And what we both do to kick off the day is another thing that people think is a bit wanky, but we've got an ice bath in the garden, which I know you also have, Jack, before you try and get yourself out of this. Um, but the reason that I like it, there's obviously all these like cool health benefits, but there's this thing around like doing something tough when you wake up. Because what I
Mm.
noticed is I like to think I'm someone who's quite disciplined, and if I say I'll do something, I'll do it. But what I noticed when I had that thing sat in the garden was my brain is like, oh, why don't you just clean the kitchen sides before you start? Why don't you wait till like after or do it a bit later on in the day? And you're thinking, this is playing tricks on me. It's almost like I've got to treat my brain as a separate entity. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
And there's this idea that I think one of the Stoics said it, that if you're um, I've forgotten the way it's worded, but it's something like if you're rigorous with your body, so your mind is obedient. So it's this idea of like, I don't want to get in it, and actually, because you've even given me that thought in the first place, we're definitely getting in it now because I've got to show you actually if I need to take control and be in the driver's seat and not let my emotions or my monkey mind drive the ship, well, I need to start the day like that. So I get in, even if I don't want to do it. I was telling you before, Jack, wasn't I like raining this morning? Could see my breath outside. Literally, that story starting already. Like, well, why don't you go and do what you're doing this morning? We can do it a bit later. Or actually, like, my wife Emma's out tonight. I could do it tonight. It's like, no, 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 no.
Mm.
Just for having that thought, extra minute goes on the clock, which sounds maybe a bit intense. But if I start my day like that, no matter what happens with clients, with the team, with whatever, I know, well, I'm in the driver's seat